I always thought my husband's girls' nights were just his way of decompressing after long weeks, a harmless inside joke between us because he was the life of every party. So when he texted me last Friday that he'd be out late with the girls, I did what I always do, put on a movie, poured myself a glass of wine, and tried not to overthink. But my sister called in a panic that she'd left her wallet at our place, begging me to grab it for her since she was already at his friend's house for the party. That's when I decided to surprise them both, wallet in hand, thinking I'd crash their little get-together with a laugh. I opened the door and heard thumping music and laughter. Inside, I froze. My husband was in the middle of the living room, spinning around in my favorite red dress, hair pinned up, heels on, and my sister, my own sister, was pressed up against him, her hands on his waist, both of them giggling like teenagers. When my husband saw me, his face drained of color, but my sister just stared, daring me to say something. The whole room seemed to tilt. Not only had they lied, but the way they looked at each other made something click in my gut, a truth I'd tried to ignore. I screamed at them, the words tumbling out faster than I could process, demanding answers. My husband burst into tears, confessing that he'd been sneaking around, not just with her, but with anyone who'd let him be himself, anyone who didn't make him hide. My sister didn't apologize. Instead, she whispered that he'd come to her first, desperate for someone who would see him, not judge him, and she just wanted to help. The betrayal from both sides hit me like a punch. I crashed onto the couch, sobbing, while they stood there, united in a way I'd never seen before. Now I'm sitting here, staring at the same red dress, wondering if I ever really knew either of them, or myself. I thought I was angry because they cheated, but the truth is, I'm furious because they trusted each other with the parts they hid from me. Maybe I spent so long loving the version of him I wanted to see that I ignored what was right in front of me. He was never really sharing his life with me at all.